The results are in, folks. The votes have been counted. The king has been crowned. All that's left to do now is raise the hand of the champion. This season's NBA Most Valuable Player is, drumroll please, LeBron James. Thank you, Julie. The chosen one, as LeBron is known, has been chosen as the league's 2008-2009 MVP in just his 6th year in the NBA. We practiced that for literally 10 minutes. James was king this season, dominating night in and night out, averaging 28.4 points, 7.6 boards, and 7.2 assists per game throughout the regular season. He led the Cleveland Cavaliers, who won a franchise record 66 games this season, which was tops in the league, on way to earning the Cavs a #1 seed in the playoffs. As LeBron was awaiting the outcome of the MVP voting, he and the Cavs were watching and waiting to see who their opponent would be in the Eastern Conference semis. The Hawks and the Heat hit the hardwood in Atlanta Sunday for another winner-go-home Game 7. Let's head down to Hotlanta here. The Hawks have lost each of their last 6 Game 7s here in the second quarter. Hawks up 5. Joe Johnson in transition, and he's just going to pull up from deep for 3. Tish knocking that down just the beginning here for Joe Johnson. Next possession, this time from almost half court. In D-Wade's face, are you kidding me? Buries that. Johnson playing horse with the Heat, and he is winning, making them sicker than the swine flu. Now Hawks up 34-26. Mike Bibby all alone. He'll knock down the wide open 3 here. Hawks up 16 in the 4th. Now Josh Smith off the pick and roll. Something bit me with authority. 21 points on the night for Smith. Was it a bullet? A bullet that jumped up and bit you? Yes, sir, bit me right in the buttocks. Back to the highlight here. Joe Johnson one more time. He visited the land of 3 balls 6 times tonight to lead the Hawks in scoring. 27 points for Johnson as Atlanta rolls 91-78, and they will meet Cleveland in the Eastern Conference semis. And after the Dallas Cowboys practice facility collapsed Saturday, Cowboys scouting assistant Rich Beam is now permanently paralyzed from the waist down. Beam was injured after a falling structure from the practice tent hit him in the back, severing his spine. The 33-year-old scout was one of 12 people injured in the accident, and he remains in the hospital. And we can't forget about the spectacle that is the Kentucky Derby. The 135th Run for the Roses featured women in large hats, tiny little men wearing tall boots, and of course, horses that can make the ground shake and the sky part. To Churchill Downs we go here. Bugle man, get it started here. And they're off in the 135th Run for the Roses here. Fighting for positioning in the dry track here. Down the stretch they come, the quickest race I've ever seen. Mind that bird on the inside track, pulling away. He was in dead last, now leading the pack, pulling away here. Mind that bird on the inside rail. He was interviewed after the race, the horse was, and he said, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you that I could run like the wind blows." Mind that bird, winning the Kentucky Derby. One of the greatest comebacks in Derby history, the second biggest upset in Derby history. Mind that bird, 50-1 odds to win the Derby here. A horse that cost $9,500, competing against other horses of multi-million-dollar stature. And Mind that bird is your Kentucky Derby champion. Whew. Well, everyone, after 4 long years, this is the final TV2 newscast of my time here at Kent State. This really has been the greatest time of my life, and being a sports anchor for TV2 for all 4 of those years played such a huge part in making my time here absolutely unforgettable. I want to thank everyone for making the show possible, everyone involved, and for making it just so fun for me to be a part of. Everyone behind the scenes, here, the tech on the floor in the control room, they're the ones you can't see at home, folks, but they're the ones who make us look so good out here for you. Thank you so much to the other talent here on this newscast. Julie, Ashley, Heather, sharing the desk with you made this final semester really one of the most fun I've ever had here. And finally, thank you to my parents who always watch me, and they're watching now. Hi, Mom. They've supported me so much in finding my passion for sports broadcasting. So, for the last time here on TV2, I am proud to say I'm Joey Lancianese wrapping up another sports report. Thank you so much for the memories, and TV2 News will be right back.